All right, welcome back, guys, to another riveting episode of Step Sergeant Podcast. Today we have our host, Tim Hunsaker,
What's up, guys?
our co-host, Eric Hunter,
Riveting.
and the co-host of hosts, Nassim Johnson. Hey, guys, how are you? All right. So to get it started off today, we're going to start off with a story.
Yeah, I got you. So story time, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got to talking about wild events in recruiting. Me and some of our cohorts, and
Fast times at Recruiter High.
yeah, right, exactly. And this one kind of stuck with me because it's wild. And I've never heard of this, but apparently it's not as uncommon as I thought it would be. So we'll call it dude and girl, because girl is recruit, dude is recruiter. Okay.
I already don't like where it's going,
yeah,
but continue.
Yeah, it's not anything like that.
Well, I got a story I'm gonna follow up on.
Fair enough.
It's more of a news story.
So, girl goes to training, Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Decides she just doesn't want to be there anymore.
Home of artillery, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know what I think she was in basic, but decides she doesn't want to be there anymore. Fucking walks right off post and just vanishes for days.
During basic training? Or during AIT? Which one? Take your pick. Fuck it.
Yeah, it was during training.
Okay.
I mean, anything's possible. Yeah. Vanishes. Gets a plane home at some point in this vanished time.
Wow.
And I guess somehow, I don't know if dude just reached out to mom and figured out that she was at the house, but reaches out to our RSP NCO, and our RSP NCO is like, hey, look, if she doesn't get on a flight back like tonight, like her ass is fucking
Right.
They're gonna mark her ID, mark her license plate, mark everything, and if she just gets pulled over like for a speeding ticket, she's going to jail for AWOL, like off rip. So they're like, fuck. So they go there. They have scheduled a flight for her to fly out of their city, Florence, and fucking get back to Oklahoma. She argued with them, like fought with them, all that other bullshit, and then finally like, okay, I'll go. They get to Florence airport. It's already too late. They missed the flight, and they're like, fuck. Hey, you got any other flights leaving today? Because if she don't fly out today, like, that's it. Like, her ass is grass. And we're like, we ain't got nothing going to Oklahoma from Florence. Like, Florence is like a tiny-ass airport. You got to walk out onto the runway to get on the plane. Like, tiny as fuck.
Wow.
And they're like, so, next closest place we have that'll fly them today is Myrtle Beach. And it leaves in 2.5 hours from right now. So, they're like, fuck. They yeet her ass back in the damn car, and they book it to fucking Myrtle Beach and barely get her ass there in time to get on that fucking plane and get fucked up back to Oklahoma. Girl ain't even in the guard anymore, but still. Yeah, so I didn't know that was a fucking common thing to happen, to just fucking walk off posts and just be like, all right.
Well, wait a minute. Let's part the brakes. She's not in anymore. How did that go? Like, what was the...
I mean, she ended up just, like, refusing to train and shit like that.
Oh, my God.
So they sent her ass back home anyways. So he did all that work just for her to be like,
Just
yeah, fuck that, and then they kicked her ass.
Oh my!
So
God.
imagine panicking trying to get this person taken care of, and then they're just like, yeah, fuck this, I don't want to do this.
Okay. Oh my fucking goodness! This is ridiculous. First off, first and foremost. Second most. Nobody fucking do this. Anybody who just heard this shit, never fucking do that. What the fuck is happening, bro? Why would you do that? Oh my God.
Yep. So this actually happened to me 3 times when I was the RSP NCO.
Oh my God.
So apparently it's not as uncommon as I thought it would be.
Yeah, even more evidence to support that. Yeah.
Yep. Well, and what's crazy, one of the dudes that did this, like, I drove him to the airport, and he was an 18 series guy.
That's crazy.
And he, like, missed the bus from the airport in Atlanta to take him to Benning 3 times. And then finally, like, he called one of us and was basically saying that he was going to have his parents book him a flight home. and I wasn't the one that answered the phone, but like my buddy was. My buddy was what's the right word? Not as understanding as me, I guess. And so his response was like, "Why the fuck would you do that? You're 24 years old." And the dude hung up the phone, and then we never heard from that guy again. Like, and I was like, "Wow, bro! Like you could have handled that a lot better."
Wow.
So I took all the phone calls from then on because I was like,
Nah, fuck that.
could have
You a
saved
fucking
it.
adult.
Could have saved that person. Yeah, exactly.
That is still a very good point. You are a fucking adult. You're a
Mhm.
grown ass person. Grown ass person. The little thing I was gonna say as a follow up to that, this part of, I guess we can almost call it news story round. Fucking, so apparently two drill sergeants in Fort Leonard Wood. Y'all heard anything about that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Caught up, fraternizing with trainees.
Mm-hmm. That happens more often than not, believe it or not.
Yeah, more often than not. And that's why I just brought it up, because, you know, I had to go. But I had an extended dialogue with a friend of mine about it recently, because he brought it up. So I was like, yeah, you know, this shit is never going to stop happening. Like, apparently motherfuckers just make too much money, don't give enough of a fuck. Because, like, I don't know how any of these things are good ideas. Like, especially, in my opinion, in a trade-off environment. Like, how in the fuck? How in the fuck are we selling on that?
For me, it's crazy to me because I'm so aware that perception is reality in the military
Mhm.
that whenever I had females, damn, I was about to say under me, but that's not how I want to put it at all. In my team,
Poor choice.
yeah, right. Whenever I was a team leader to females, I made it a point to be as professional as possible around them. Like, wouldn't even like fucking really joke with them. If after we dismiss for the day, me and some of my buddies would go like drinking or whatever, and the females would be like, "Oh, we want to come out and hang out with you." I'd be like, "Nope, you can go hang out with each other, not us.
Not
like
us.
this is the boys' night. I'm here to chill with the boys."
Yeah.
Just because of how now, if there were like females from other units that were like just chilling with us, like we were doing a battalion event, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, bring your ass." It's like, as long as you ain't in my chain of command and ain't above or below me, I don't give a fuck at that point.
Yeah. Shit is crazy, man.
But yeah, Tim's over here fucking giggling because he's reading some great ass story.
No,
I feel like
this is gonna be fantastic.
I feel like I want to be a part of this, but
Fucking Tim is oozing at the seams right now.
Well, dude, I found some good ones.
Shit, are we rolling into that? Are we rolling?
No, we got.
Okay, we got other stuff.
It's like, man, I really want to tell this fucking story now. I kind of want to hear it. At least read the one that made you laugh. Like, fuck, man.
Hey,
but there's like 4 or 5 of them that made me laugh now. But I mean, this one was great. All right, I'll just go for it.
Yeah.
All right. So this portion is going to be called promote or demote. So we'll tell the story, and then we'll give our thoughts on whether we would promote this individual or demote this individual based off of the story.
And if we don't all agree, we have to debate.
I
don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
All right. The story is called Resourcefulness is Key.
All right.
When I was going through U.S. Army Infantry School in 2004, we were taking showers when one of the drill sergeants came in and called us to toe the line. When I got out of the shower, I found someone had stolen my PT uniform and towel.
Oh, fuck. I was gonna say some fucking what they call it. I was gonna say somebody stole some shit, but you know that little. I feel like they got a name for it. Like everybody's trying to get their shit back. That thing.
Tactically acquired.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I feel like they had a name.
There's one thief in the army, and everybody else is trying to get their shit back.
Yeah. I felt like the one thief had a name though. I don't know. I thought it was. I felt like it was a Jody situation. Almost like we need to name that one thief.
We just call him Buddy Fucker. I don't know what you want me.
Buddy Fucker.
The Blue Falcon.
There we go.
Yeah.
Buddy Fucker. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
So he said, so I grabbed my shaving cream and covered my privates in cream, then walked out to my bunk.
Oh my God.
The drill sergeant came up to me asking what I thought I was doing. I told him my clothes and towel were gone, so I did the next best thing. He said, "You know what? You're going to do all right, the infantry."
Oh my God. Oh my God. Full send. Promote
you know
above
what?
peers.
Yeah, promote ahead of peers.
Promote
Not
above
just promote,
peers.
promote ahead of peers.
Promote above peers.
Yes, that motherfucker should be leading us.
Yes.
I hope he becomes the next Command
Yes.
Sergeant Major daily.
Because that was some on your feet.
That was some
motherfucker was on
that
his feet.
motherfucker's like, I know it in cartoons. If my shit's showing, they just covered up with a cloud.
Yeah. Boom.
I can
You know
make
what?
clouds.
Boom.
Hey man, I mean it must have been a quick thought too, because
Yeah. I mean, that motherfucker just looked at the can and like I could just picture like looks at the can and goes, huh.
fantastic.
That's fucking wild.
All right, so we're all in agreement.
Yeah, promote ahead of peers.
Promote.
100%.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it. All right.
I just can't imagine being a drill sergeant in that situation, bro.
Well,
Like, that shit just sounds so funny, bro.
Bro,
Like,
you know he had to tell that. You know he had to tell that story to everyone.
Yeah.
Nobody would not hear that story.
yeah, that was the water cooler talk of the century right there.
I would tell that story to everybody.
He had a sensor cloud on his dick. When he came out into the bay, guys. I'm so fucking serious. Wow.
I mean, it would definitely. I mean, I don't know because I've never been a drill sergeant, but I feel like that would have to be in the top 10.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure. That motherfucker's up there. Wow. Yeah.
All right, this next one is called "It Was Hard to Tell." You see, so he said, "I had a great team leader or team sergeant who had a floater or a wonky eye, so like a lazy eye that he was blind in from an injury in Iraq.
Oh, man.
So one eye was dead on and worked fine, but he had this other one that just did its own thing. He was a very physically imposing man with that classic drill sergeant bass-filled voice, and his crazy eye just added to it. And he knew it. He told a story about his time as a drill sergeant when two privates had sat down on fire watch and were kind of just being real lackadaisical about their duties when he found them. So he starts just giving them the business, classic Full Metal Jacket style. And finally, he was just about ending his rant right before he's about to smoke them for who knows how long. And one of the offending privates just says, "Drill Sergeant, are you yelling at us or at the water fountain?"
Oh.
And it just stopped him dead in his rage, and he just walked away laughing.
Hey man, these boys fucked up, man. That shit ain't cool, bro.
That's one of those, I'm going to take this risk and see if I can save my ass. Because it's one of those, like, that's a gamble. That was a 50-50. That man could have lost his fucking mind and just destroyed those two. Or he could have just laughed and walked away, which is what he did.
Yeah, basic promotion for the charge of steel balls.
I mean, I'm gonna, that's a field grade promotion.
Yeah, some heavy nuts, right?
You could have died. Your life was on the line.
Some
Like you
heavy
decided to
nuts.
say that. So field grade promotion. Yeah.
Feel great promotion.
Yeah.
And I just want to argue too, because
Promote
of
for
the
valor.
mention of lackadaisical vibe to said soldiers, right? I almost want to argue maybe they didn't understand the level of peril they were in.
Yeah, that's very true.
But still, nuts of steel for that
Yeah.
to be your reflex.
Promote for valor.
Yeah,
100%.
promote for valor, yeah. What in the fuck?
What in the fuck is right?
Nani the fuck? Nani.
No, nay. What's the next one? What we got to?
We'll run that shit.
Oh, sorry, strap.
Nah, run that shit.
All right, next one. No streaming, though.
Oh.
So in my basic training class, I was a squad leader, which is essentially just a person who does extra chores. Anyways, for reasons unknown, myself and the other squad leaders were doing push-ups in the drill sergeant's office. Now, when you do these push-ups, you eventually reach muscle failure, so you just sort of hang out there in the front lane and rest and try to bust out another push-up every few seconds or so.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in there dying, and the drill sergeant says to one of my buddies, "Private Hudson, tell me, what's the difference between basic training and being in prison?" Without missing a beat, Private Hudson says, "Drill sergeant, in prison they get to watch TV."
Okay.
The drill sergeant cracked a little bit of a smile and told us to get up and get the fuck out of there.
Valid.
I mean,
very valid.
I'm not gonna promote him though, because I feel like there's like about 18
Nah,
different things you
he
could
meets
have
the
said.
standard.
Yeah, that's just me.
I mean, this one wasn't.
Like, there's about 18 things you could have said that probably would have made that drill sergeant be like, "Yeah, good answer."
So
Good answer.
so the third option is carry on. Promote, demote, carry on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's just a carry on because like my instinct would have probably been like, I chose to be here or something stupid like that, like you know, or I get paid to be here, something dumb. But
I don't know. I mean, yeah, could have been a better answer. Could have been a better answer.
yeah, if he'd have said something like wild, I'd have been like, hell yeah. But I mean, now the tagline to it, the no streaming.
Yeah, that was good.
That's
a good thing.
that was a good tagline to go with. I didn't know where that was going to go.
I thought it was going to involve some pissing.
I really did.
I was trying to not say it. I thought it was going to go. You brought it back up.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be something about piss. Yep, 100%. Especially when they're talking about being down in the push-ups forever, like you like pushing up so hard you just pee yourself.
Mm.
You just got pee just a little pee pee. Yeah. That would have been.
Are you fucking dripping? Are you fucking dripping? Past my kill zone training?
But yeah. What else you got?
So then we got, it was tough, but he made it. So had a soldier one time stop doing mountain climbers while we were being smoked as a platoon. Drill sergeant came up and squatted down, yelling in his face why he stopped. Recruit yelled back, "This soldier has made it to the top of the mountain, drill sergeant."
Oh my fucking goodness.
The drill sergeant just walked away, trying not to break with laughter.
Oh my fucking goodness.
I might have told this one on the pod, but that just makes me think of the time where, first off, I'm going to say promote. Not put on ahead of peers, but promote. He definitely, that motherfucker deserves to be a specialist if he's a private. But there was a guy.
Probably fucking German. Go ahead.
Yeah, there was a guy when I was in when I was in fucking basic. And we had just gotten back from holiday block, and all of the females had to go take the pregnancy test because they just expect us to all be fucking when we go home for holiday block.
I must be got the giggles or some shit. Yo, pause before pregnancy test just made me want to fuck. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What the fuck? What's wrong with me, bro?
So all of the weapons are being held by all the males. So we've got everybody's weapon. And our platoon was almost a solid 50-50. So some of us got like 3 weapons. Some of us got 2, but everybody's got at least 2 weapons.
Yeah.
And of course, we got to do weapons count because we just went to chow.
Weapons count?
Yep. Get them up. Anyways, pause. So we're doing weapons count. And this dude, all he needed to say was like 1 1 1 2 1 3. That was his only job. And we didn't have our drill sergeant out there at the time. Like, we're just trying to do it. And like, it's like 1 1 1, and then you get to him and he goes like 2 8 2 9 3 0. And they're like, bro, you're 1 1. How the fuck did you jump that far?
Oh.
All right, let's just try again. And we do it like 3 times. This guy fucks it up 3 times in a row. The drill sergeant comes out because he hears us just sitting there shouting fucking numbers. And he's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? He's like, all right, I got you. Weapons count, privates. And like, we do it. Gets to him, fucking like 8 2 8 3 8 4. Like, how the fuck, private, are you getting there? And so we do it one more time, and he fucks it up again. And he's like, private, are you fucking dyslexic? And he's like, I think I might be, drill sergeant. And the drill sergeant just like looks at him. He's like, all right. And he looks at the guy next to him. He said, you count for him. And that's how we didn't get smoked.
Yo, we had some shit like that happen to us. Some shit about dyslexia came up. But that's fucking, oh my fucking.
I think I might be, drill sergeant.
Oh my fucking.
I don't know if you've ever seen me wear my platoon shirt, but that I have from basic. But that dude is actually the one that drew that picture. He's actually a really good artist.
Yeah.
But motherfucker can't count.
Can't count.
Can't count.
Reading might be a little iffy.
Yeah, I mean, he at least wrote all our names on it, spelled all our names right. So,
yeah,
but that dude, he wore those big ass glasses. Like them shits was like magnifying glasses. Like you could kill an anthill with them things.
Call them Coke bottles.
Yeah.
Now the old fucking the glass bottles had that thick ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. girthy ass Coke bottles.
Mhm. Yo,
Wait, what?
yo,
Okay.
have y'all seen the jar video?
The one guy, one jar?
Yeah.
Wait, that's really what you're talking about?
Yo,
No.
so I just was randomly in the comment section the other day, and I see motherfuckers talking about it. I only know about this. I'm clear here. I only know about this because I have a friend of mine that was into gore fucking whenever we was fucking little, like 13, 14 age.
That dude died from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like internal anal bleeding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Motherfucker took a jar. Yeah. And it was funny because apparently it was like a phenomenon in the fucking chat. Like it was one of those like core memory unlock type moments.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh shit, bro. Like, yeah, bro, that shit is fucking crazy because a dude, like in the video, a dude referenced it without saying anything. He just had a jar up under him in the, you know, in the type of way, bro. So it's like, yo, and I was like, oh my fucking goodness. And there was people in the comments like, oh my God, all of us are fucked up. There's no way.
That we
You know what
all
I'm saying? That we all seen this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're fucked up. We're not okay.
Yeah.
We're not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but now there's like so many fucking random videos about like people ground pounding on some wild ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like you seen that one where they take like the Elden Ring scene where you gotta move in Elden Ring where you do like a fucking butt slam.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
people just be butt slamming on the
Yeah.
weirdest fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Drop that ass on it. Drop that ass.
Anyway, story time. What you got, Tim? Oh, he's lost.
No.
Oh, we didn't say if we would promote, bro. Definitely a promote.
Yeah, I said,
Yeah,
oh,
I
okay.
said promote, but not like if he was a private, you should promote a specialist.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah. Definitely.
Don't promote an NCO though.
All right.
I don't know. That might be NCO thinking though.
Maybe, yeah.
You could argue. Somebody might argue.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
E5 Max.
This next one says he'd do anything for his morning cuppa.
Cuppa.
We had an old Korean dude in our platoon in basic training. He had been part of the Korean Marines and Air Force and just joined to get a green card. Anyways, in like week 2 and in Chow, the only thing you can drink is juice or water. This guy goes and sets his tray down, walks back to the drink line in front of the drill sergeant's table, pours a cup of coffee, and walks back to his seat. This drill sergeant couldn't say anything for a bit because they were all just stunned. Finally, one yells, "Private, what are you doing?" Dude doesn't stand up or anything, and in his broken English, with the dismissive click of his teeth and wave of his hand, he just goes, "I'm tired. I need coffee," and just ignored the further yells while he got a couple of gulps down. Dude got smoked for a while on that, but nothing they did bothered him. Whenever he got back to the barracks, I asked how bad it was, and he said nothing could ever be worse than the Korean Marines.
Damn.
I mean,
Hey, W man, shout out my dog. Promote.
I feel like this is why when we like get prior service, we don't make them go through basically everybody else because shit
Yeah.
like that would happen.
Yeah.
But never considered getting prior service from other militaries.
Yeah.
I mean, I enlisted a dude that was the equivalent of a Sergeant First Class in the Israeli Army.
You enlist him as a private?
E3.
See, that's crazy. I feel like there's got to be some kind of.
Yep, he went back through basic training and everything.
I feel like there's got to be some kind of exception for some shit like that.
There are, but not for foreign.
Yeah, not for a foreign military. I mean, I had to get a lot of shit approved for him to just join. So.
I mean, that's fair, but man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we don't recognize leadership skills from other militaries because you ain't our fucking leader, bitch.
Oh.
But,
Oh.
Wow.
I'm saying.
First world oppression? Oh my God.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Wow.
Best you want to be a part of the best military in the world, you got to become a leader in the best military in the world.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
I have faith in our military.
Hey guys, he bleeds red, white, and blue. Just so you know.
I never said that. But you know,
hell yeah, bro.
statistics.
Hey, hell
We
yeah.
win.
Hey. Dude.
Okay, there's one way. And even then that didn't count. It didn't count.
Of course we would say that.
Yeah, it didn't count. It didn't count.
No propaganda here, guys.
Yeah, no problem. It did count.
Didn't count.
Not a real war.
Not.
It was a conflict. It was a conflict.
Promote or demote?
You still promote, yeah. Promote, for sure.
I haven't had a
No, I don't think so.
Nah, promote.
Uh-huh.
He's prior service.
I don't care.
Literally.
Yeah,
he's
I literally
he's
just
prior
said.
service, but like I feel like he's just kind of ignorant. I don't know.
I mean, you got to be able to respect the chain of command.
You gotta also be able to respect standing on business.
Yeah, but if we promote everybody for standing on business, then we're just gonna have a bunch of fucking assholes or like independent individuals that don't know how to follow orders. You have orders. Your orders say you can drink water, and you go and get coffee. You have now broken the rules. So we're gonna promote people who break the rules?
In this case, yeah.
We literally before this pod, we had a conversation about somebody breaking the rules and how they lost their job. So you're gonna say you promote that guy?
No, not that guy. No.
But he broke the rules.
It's a different offense.
So now we're picking and choosing what rules we can follow and what rules we can't.
We have
I mean, there is definitely because you got to think, right? Like there isn't actually a technical rule that says that you can't have coffee at training.
No, there isn't. But
You're just told by your drill sergeants that you can't.
which is an order. Which an order is a rule.
Is it an order? From a drill sergeant? I don't know if that's how that works.
I mean, it is
The
an
order is that you can't get coffee. You can't get anything except for water
and juice.
And juice. Yeah, sure.
And I feel like we got milk, but I don't know
We
why.
didn't get, the only time they'd let us get milk is right before fucking the gas chamber. That was the only time they let us drink milk because they just wanted to see us puke it back up.
I was about to say, I'm like, that would be so bad.
Yeah. And they were even like, privates, go get chocolate milk. We're telling you, you can have chocolate milk. Go get it. And we're all like, nah, I don't know.
So did they ever tell y'all before y'all didn't have the chocolate milk?
They straight up said you guys can only drink water. The whole time I was there, I only ever drank water.
I feel like it was different for us. Because whatever about the situation we are, but I feel like there was like a lot of implied stuff, but not necessarily you couldn't do things. You know what I'm saying? Like there were a lot of situations where you had finite left and rights, but then there were other situations like I feel like particularly in the D factor where it's like you never got to know, but you knew not to. You get what I'm saying? You knew where you were headed or what was coming if you did certain things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I don't know if we were ever directly told we couldn't have anything but water, but like if somebody got something besides water, like even one dude tried to just get flavored water.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even get flavored water. You want that kiwi water?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah. So
not unless you want to taste kiwi water for the next like 5 hours.
Yeah. So again, I still say promote.
Nah, I still say don't promote. Nah,
promote his ass.
Nah, I'm not gonna say demote.
Promote his ass.
Because that motherfucker would get counseling. Let's just face facts.
Marine and Army prior service.
Oh, that shit don't even matter.
Promote his ass.
Nah,
hey,
can't do it.
Promote his ass.
Nah, I can't do it.
Bend over and promote his ass.
Wait, why do I have to bend over and promote his ass? It's his ass.
Yeah. Promote his ass.
Nah, I disagree.
You got a hater in the building, Jack.
Yeah, Hunter's a hater. New York abstains.
And don't they have coffee packets in the fucking MRE?
Yeah, but they
would take them.
They would take them. Mm-hmm. When I was in training, they would take them.
Took them from y'all.
So it's weird. They would take that, but they wouldn't take the milkshakes.
Yeah, we were allowed to keep the milkshakes.
We were allowed to keep
Man, them things were spot on.
And you could keep the little coffee gum and tablets and shit.
Yeah,
the caffeine things.
Yeah, them boys ain't never took shit from us unless I just don't remember that. I just can't remember that shit.
But
I don't think we had the means to make no coffee anyway, though. Like,
I got to keep my Twizzlers one time. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah, you definitely kept all that shit.
Yeah. They used to take our candy.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything that was in that bitch, yeah, I'm pretty sure. What you saying that? Anything that was in that bitch, you kept it. Yeah.
Buffalo chicken one was the best.
Yeah, buffalo chicken was new.
Yeah, I hate that they got rid of it. Man, that shit hurt my heart.
The white chicken chops they got?
No. Like there was actual, but like shredded chicken, buffalo chicken. Yeah, they turned it into that white chicken chunk where it was just chicken chunks with some buffalo sauce.
White chicken chunks was elite because back in the day that shit would have like M&Ms in it, and then I think sometimes they have like a beef stick in it.
Yeah, white chicken chunks was like a newer one.
Elite. Come with like some cheese, a tortilla.
And then they started making breakfast ones. That shit was wild.
Yeah, I never tried that.
Yeah, they had bacon. Yeah, they had bacon. Yeah. So That tracks.
But nah, that white chicken joint, that bitch.
Yeah.
Worst
Comes
one
with the little
ever.
tortillas.
Worst one ever, I think. Yeah, hell yeah, bro, I'm fucking tortillas, man. Boy, that bitch hit different. The basic training, that bitch. Boy, I think I still got like a like for those shits, like just the taste of them, just because like basic training, boy, that bitch been
That
beautiful.
shit was it was different.
Immaculate.
Came with like some M&Ms or some shit.
Yeah, but I think my fucking worst one was like the beef goulash or some shit like that. I got that shit the first day of reception, and this must have been an MRE from like the Cold War or some shit. Yeah, that bitch is horrible, bro. I hated my fucking life. I said, there's no way.
I'm trying to think of my least favorite one. Maybe the maple patty.
Oh, shit, never have.
The maple sausage.
I've smelled it, but
yeah, that one was pretty bad.
So yeah, it's pretty ass.
I would not eat it again. And then they had like a little like beef patty one for a while too.
Yeah, I had that a couple times.
I don't think that one was terrible, but
yeah, it wasn't good though.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it good either. It was like I'm trying to think of something about it. Like I felt like you could tell it was processed meat.
Yeah, and I'm talking about like processed to death.
Yeah, like 18 times processed.
It was like you was eating rubber.
Yeah.
Poor texture, slimy.
Yeah, it was the sliminess for me. Is the
Because whatever like preservatives they put in that shit almost like would jellify the damn whatever fucking loose grease, I guess you could say, or like oil that would come out of the patty.
Just thinking about that. Some of the vegetarian ones were pretty good though.
Yeah. The veggie crumble was straight.
I wasn't a fan of veggie crumbles, but glad you there was like a vegetarian lasagna or some shit. That one was pretty good.
Yeah. Then they had the what's like another one that was like real tomato. Or was that the veggie crumble?
It was like a tomato basil vegetarian lasagna or some bullshit like that. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, I fucking see back then. You mentioned GERD the other day. I don't know if you remember me saying this. I think I brought it up before, but I almost thought I was gonna die when I was like 14 because I had a crazy severe chronic flare up of acid reflux. But when I was out that bitch, spaghetti was in heavy rotation, and that shit used to fuck me up.
Oh, yeah.
Like now I don't usually get fucked up by anything tomato. I guess it's just something that equaled out to where I'm cool. Boy, basic training, that shit was fucking me up. But I'm like, you had to eat that fucking MRE, bro. Because a lot of that time, it was like, the MRE you get is the MRE you gonna fucking eat,
the drill sergeants would just throw them, and you ate whatever you got.
Yep. And then you have to, like, if you're a motherfucker that don't eat pork or something, you have to on the quick sneak to, hey, bro, let me get that shit, please. I said,
please, yeah, I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry.
I do odd favors.
But, yeah.
What we got next? What's the next one?
All right, next one. All right. And, yeah, I don't know if I'd promote or demote that dude. Just kind of
promote.
But anyway, you guys, we need to move on. So, next one is called Seems Like a Fun Way to Wake Up. So, I was a drill sergeant in AIT for the Army. One of the first since they brought them back. In AIT, soldiers get a little bit more freedom, and they can have certain things in their rooms. One of the things they liked getting and usually hid in a locker would be a Google Mini or an Eco Dot. When doing room inspections of soldiers that had a messy room, I'd randomly say things like, "Okay, Google, set an alarm for 1 a.m." or "Alexa, play Katy Perry at 2 a.m." I'd have super confused soldiers in the morning at physical training wondering why they had random alarms going off all night.
Hey, W man, yeah, promote.
This is a creative drill sergeant. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is adapting right here.
Yeah. You gotta adapt to your situations. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, respect it.
Did he say why they could they not have them though? Like,
well, they would just, when you're doing a room inspection, you got to get that stuff that's kind of like an eyesore. They hide it in their wall locker.
Correct.
I would make it play like 18 alarms. Set an alarm for 2 a.m. and set another one every 5 minutes until 3 a.m. that would be what I would do.
Gotta hit that shit with every minute.
Play it at max volume. Yeah. Play the alarm at max volume. Wake up the whole fucking bay.
Sure. Sure. Of course.
We'll get right on that. I like it. promote it. Don't promote ahead of peers, but promote him.
Oh,
Yeah. He deserves to be at least an E6 or E7.
I mean, he probably already is, but yeah, I agree.
Well, if he's not, he deserves to be at least an E7.
Promote that guy.
Yeah. Get him up. Senior drill sergeant.
Get him up.
Oh, yeah. I bet
Whoa.
you'd like that.
Whoa.
What? This one just makes me look back and be like, only in the Army.
Only in the
Army. And I mean, maybe you could tag Marine Corps in that too. But, yeah. So this just says he rose to the challenge.
Pause. Go ahead.
I like it.
I just got off the trail a month ago. The biggest standout for me was while conducting a urinalysis, we have a set of things that we tell the soldiers to do. Wash your hands without soap, open the cup, place it on the urinal. At that point, I usually say, I think you can take the rest from here. This kid, at that point, tried to climb on top of the urinal to fill the cup. Still placed on top of it. I had to yell at him to stop and tell him to pick up the cup to urinate in it. I almost had to walk out because I was going to lose it in probably 1,000 urinalyses that I had to be there for. I never had a kid climb on the urinal before.
That's crazy. I think you can take it from here. I'm not going to insult your intelligence until you do something really fucking dumb.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely flabbergasted by this shit. Like, I don't even. Nah, fuck demote. Separation, man. We gotta get you out of here, bro.
I was gonna say,
If
I
that guy
feel like we
wasn't-
could all agree this was at least a demote.
Yeah, if that guy wasn't a Cat 4, I don't know what he is.
We got.
Probably got a
separate you,
master's
big dog.
degree, honestly.
Yeah, he's probably like hyper intelligent, like trying to be a doctor. Literally just joined to pay off some student loans or some
I
shit.
don't know,
Like,
man.
What?
No, I don't know.
sometimes people be thinking way too hard. When
You know what? Hey, W title though. He rose to the challenge. W title.
I definitely thought it was gonna be about getting a boner. I'm a little disappointed.
Yo.
You know it's true. You were thinking the same
No,
thing.
I was not. I just said pause because it sounded a little suspicious.
Because
But-
it sounded like somebody was gonna be getting
No, I didn't think that was gonna actually be the fucking story,
no,
guy.
I knew. Yeah, I was waiting for it, man. I was
Demote.
like,
Demote.
whoa! I just got promoted. Don't do me like that.
Demote. What else we got?
Well, the next one wasn't really a promote or demote, but it was super funny.
Okay, let's hear it.
So we're gonna go ahead and read it. All right. He didn't expect to inspect that. All right. Early in boot camp, we were post shower and had attention for hygiene inspection, wearing nothing but skivvies and t-shirts. The DI is walking the line, checking fingernails and whatnot, when one private's flop out of his skivvies right in front, right as the drill instructor passes him. The DI stops, looks the private in the eye, and says, "Private, I don't even like you, much less like you that way. Now put that thing away before it goes off. Excuse me. Before it goes off." The private in question turned purple with embarrassment and tries to stuff his junk back in his skivvies, but is getting flustered as the DI starts yelling at him for being an incompetent private, and that if he didn't get it stowed in 3 seconds, the private would be taking a 10-minute cold shower. Things like, "Do I have to hose you down like an excited chihuahua?"
Dude's getting an anxiety boner.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Okay, wait a minute, because now I'm confused. Continue.
Oh. Should I call the vet? God, private. Is that how you greet your mother at night? Stow your gear. I'm sorry. I'm over here just fucking dying. All right. Every other private in line was trying not to laugh, and the sergeant had retreated to his office where we could hear him howling with laughter.
Oh my god.
This is why I'm not real sorry. The private finally gets his junk stowed, and the DI resumes inspection. And you could see he was trying his hardest not to burst out laughing. No one got much sleep that night. There were too many gigglers in their bunks. So you said you were confused.
Yeah, so, okay.
Give me an explanation. Sorry.
So, are we saying the gear was so substantial initially that it just flopped out?
I mean, all it says
Is that it somehow flopped out.
and the privates flopped out of his skivvies right as the DI passes him.
So, okay, and then did it start to
He
excite?
was like fumble fucking with his dick trying to put it up. And it doesn't say anything about him getting excited, but I'm guessing he must have gotten like at least like a half chub or something going on because the drill sergeant's talking about hosing him down. Bro got anxiety boner.
Yeah.
Like, that's
why I was.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Bro, how big was this dick, bro? Like, cause they saying in like some PT shorts, right? Like,
no, he was there in his skivvies, like in his undies.
Oh, in his undies. Yeah. Oh, okay.
And so since they're saying DI, I'm assuming this is the Marine Corps. And like, I don't know if you've ever seen the old, because I don't think that they do these type of inspections anymore.
No, that was back when it was like tighty whitey.
This is like back in the day, and like their tighty whities, like I don't know if they were like more like kind of half between tighty whities and half between fucking like jock straps, damn near. But there wasn't a whole lot there, you know, to like hold something in place.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
Okay.
Man doesn't even know how to operate his undies or his dick. Demote.
Yeah, that sounds like a hate demote. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like
brother.
A hate
if you don't know how to
demote.
work your own dick, like I'm gonna need you to figure something out.
I mean, it's just I just can imagine this dude getting so flustered that he like turns purple, and like he's trying to put it back, but then it's just not working out for him.
So even worse, he doesn't know how to work well under pressure. Demote.
Yeah, that's a hate demote, y'all. I just want y'all to know.
What's the hate?
This is hating.
What's there to hate about? I've never had that issue.
Cause you.
Damn, that's crazy. You're trying to say my dick too little. That's what you're trying to say. That's what you're trying to say, motherfucker.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
It took me saying that.
That's a low blow.
Wow.
Holy shit, man.
Wow.
Hey.
Below the belt.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
All right.
Oh my.
All right.
Oh my
motherfucker. All right.
Hey man, I'm gonna just say I didn't say none of those things, but I can't hate on another man and his dick. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not hating.
I can't
on a man
demote another man because of him and his dick.
because he doesn't know how to put his shit up. Well, put that thing on safe, man. Don't.
Well, I think that's part of what he was telling him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's saying stow your gear.
Stow your gear.
Put that bitch on safe, man.
Put that thing away before it fires.
Yeah, man. Goddamn.
Put that away before it goes off. Yeah.
Hey, and that's what I'm saying too, bro. Like, I think it had to be substantial, bro, because like being compared to a weapon.
Yeah, they started comparing him to like a dog.
Well, yeah, he says, do I have to spray you off with a hose like an excited chihuahua?
Hey, man, you know,
Chihuahuas are tiny, bro.
That's true.
they might have some decent dicks though, man. I don't know, bro.
I mean, do we need to go back to last week where we start comparing dick size to body size?
Oh my gosh.
Genitalia geographic.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, what we got next, man? Oh shit!
I mean, that's all I had for promote or demote.
This shit is so bad for my laugh line in my fucking face.
Oh, bro, I know mine
This is
are,
so
bro.
bad.
That's some old man way of thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm old.
that's crazy.
That's what.
I was.
I'm old. No, motherfucker, you're not. Youngest person in this room. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Oh shit! All right, bro, chill, man. Damn.
So when I was over
The bitch started hurting just now, bro.
While I was doing my little running around today, right? You know, just there talking to people, I started realizing like sometimes I forget my age in comparison to other people. Yeah. And like forget that how people when I was like 20, how I viewed people that were like 30.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like even now when I'm 30, like I don't really like view people 20 as being like babies or like feeling like I have to treat them differently, or viewing people that are 40 like as like being that much older than me.
Yeah.
And like I was just sitting there talking with a dude at like the courthouse, or not the courthouse, the sheriff's department. And the dude was probably maybe 5 years older than me. He was definitely not that much older than me. And we're just sitting there talking, and I'm just sitting there like calling him sir. And I'm like, damn, like I'm actually the same age. Are there other people that view me as like, and they're just like sir or whatever because they're being respectful of my age?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then like when I'm talking with like applicants and stuff that are like over the age of 18, like in that 21 to 25 range, I usually treat them as almost like a peer rather than as like someone younger than me. And I'm like, damn, but they really like still baby.
Yeah.
And like that's just like, damn, at what point am I gonna be where I realize how old I am and how comfortable I am with my age?
Yeah. I think though, something I just want to mention on that. I think the armed service in general. I think it contributes a lot to that mental conundrum on age. Okay. Because you just be around so many different age groups, bro. Like, and everybody inner kid come out at a certain point. You get what I'm saying? So like, even a motherfucker that's 40 could just be out chilling with some motherfuckers that's like 26.
And
22.
it didn't help that when I was 25, because I joined the Guard when I was 17. So when I was 25, there would be people who were like 21 but had just joined the Guard and just didn't have the same experience that I had. Where I like by the time I was 25, I deployed twice.
Yeah, that's like 4 years right there.
Yeah, exactly. And so like these motherfuckers just walking in the door at 21. And they're like, damn, you, like, I'm telling stories or whatever, or I'm like teaching something, and they're like,
you was 29 for real in that instant.
Yeah, they were like, bro, you old as fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, we went to high school at the same time.
Come on, bro, I literally was a senior when you were coming in. Like, bro, I'm not that old, bro.
Yeah. Like, just because I was graduating when you was coming in doesn't mean that I'm that much older than you, motherfucker. We was in the same age bracket.
Yeah, yeah.
We was both alive during the same time periods.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you a 90s baby too.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been thinking a lot about that. And then I remember you talking about when you would E7, you for real old.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like maybe I have to hit 7 before I can realize just how old I am.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, once you hit 7, it's going to like track. You're going to be old for sure at that point. It's no more fighting it. Yeah. You're old now. When you get 7, it just happens. You're going to get the old perception. You know? Damn, he old. Even if you don't look old, he old.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ain't seen some shit. That's what they gonna think.
Like, motherfuckers really call people that are, like, you always respectful to a 7. Like, a 5 and a 6, that's still just a homeboy. When they're 7, it's like, Roger, son. Like, you just feel like you have to give a 7 a little bit of respect. Like, that's just the way it is. So, like, yeah, because they old. Like,
fossils.
Like, hey, man, appreciate you.
Fossil fuel.
Hey, man, I need you to just lay the path. Like, that's all I need you to do, brother.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's some young 7s out there.
There is some young 7s. Like, I'm not going to lie and say they aren't, but the motherfuckers old.
They're Army old.
Yeah, they're Army old. That's what it takes. You about to be Army old. That's crazy. I'm older than you. You about to be Army old.
Yep.
I'll still be a young buck.
Sure.
I'll still be a young buck. Yeah, I think it's going to happen to you too, man. Unfortunately, you're going to be old, bro.
Shit.
You're going to be old, bro. Sorry.
It's okay.
New dad or not. Well, nah, that actually adds to it. Old, man. Old. Wow. So what we got? We're rolling into next.
All right, so kind of rolling to the next thing, but kind of on the same topic of promotions and demotions. Something that I came across just in the news recently was just an article from Military Times talking about some Army officers that were removed from the promotion list to Brigadier General. So I'm going to go ahead and read parts of the article that just kind of give more details. So it says, Defense Secretary Hegseth has blocked the promotions of 4 Army officers, 2 black men and 2 women, to the rank of Brigadier General. Um, Hegseth's actions are in line with a broader Trump administration's attacks on efforts across the federal government to support and promote the concerns of minority populations, which President Trump and Hegseth have derided as DEI, which stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. You can stop there. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so I already knew on the offset, maybe onset, it's more appropriate, but I already knew this was some anti-DEI shit. Okay, this anti-DEI shit is just like kind of flying off the rails at this point. But I don't know, man. I think this is one of those situations where it's like almost like a dog whistle type thing going on. And I think the whole movement, I guess you could say, the anti-DEI movement, enables too many possibilities, if you get what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Expound on
It can almost play a cover for too many things.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
People blaming it on the DEI movement when it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Because something, so, and I'm sure more of it's going to come up in the article, right? Something that I noticed, right, is whenever there's like this whole anti-DEI push, and again, because at face value, it's supposed to make sense, right? People should get promoted off of merit, not, you get what I'm saying, other reasons. Let's just say other reasons.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, it feels good to be recognized for your accomplishments, not I need to promote you to meet a quota. It's like, what the fuck?
But see, what happens by way of that is now it's used as a device to try and undermine anybody that could have been promoted for that reason.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So if you're any color, let's just be honest, if you're any color but white and you got promoted, now
or
anybody can be like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Or any other gender that's not male. Don't be both of those. Don't fuck around and be not either one of those. But now the argument can be, oh, nah, man, they just got promoted because of this. And it's like, are we really going to let that, you get what I'm saying? Are we going to let those type of things fester? Like, oh, man, nah, all of these motherfuckers got promoted for the wrong reason.
And it's wild because, like, thinking back on it, of like hearing people saying, "Oh, they were promoted for this or they were promoted for that," and like I always just blew it off as like, "Well, I mean, they're in the position. I'm going to respect their rank, you know, whether I like them or not." But like thinking back on it, the number of people that have said that in the past, that I've like even some people I've known, and I just never really associated it with that type of like DEI or whatever. But that makes a little more sense now.
Yeah. And it's just like the other thing too that's just fucked up, man. It's like, so if you use the whole anti-DEI shit, right? And you try to use it to be like maybe somebody advanced to too high of a position, right? Well, I'm like, at the end of the day, motherfucker, I don't think it should be like any what they call it? Fuck, man, what the fuck do they call it? It's like back pay. What the fuck do they call back pay? What's the term for that? Oh, fuck, man. It's not a term, but it's like
reimbursement.
No, yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's fucking reimbursement, guy. But
I mean, back pay is the term.
It's like a past. It's like when you correct something based off of something old.
Oh, like not grandfather, but I mean, the sad part is the only thing I can think of is playing spades.
Okay, well, fuck it. I'm going to just use my fucking shit from that one time. Just basically, like, I don't think it could be an opportunity for, like, a back pay corrective action. Because it's like, bro, somebody advanced to a rank that allegedly they weren't supposed to for reasons, right? Like, reasons that aren't, like, in line with merit. Bro, if they don't do their fucking job well, just like anybody else that would, you get what I'm saying, get to that point, just fucking cook them for not doing their job well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, and something that they don't even talk about in here is anybody's, like, why they were on the list in the first place. Like,
mhm.
these are people that are at the top of their, like, at peak of their career with the
Yeah.
military.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't care, male, female,
Mhm.
black, white, doesn't matter, like, in that essence. Like,
Mhm.
okay, maybe there was a little bit of favoritism played in this person's career. I don't know a single person who has any military career to speak of
Mhm.
that doesn't have some type of favoritism involved in their career. And
Mhm.
even if it's something minor,
Yeah.
right? Like, and a minor thing could be a big thing down the road.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, like, to strike people from a promotion list solely because of something that they did years ago,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
something that occurred under their command years
Mhm.
ago, and it's now
Yeah.
being corrected so abruptly.
Yeah, you get what I'm
Like,
saying?
it's
Like,
like, oh, I'm being punished for something that happened
yeah.
4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah, like,
but I was punished for it then as well.
yeah.
But now I'm being evaluated for it under different circumstances.
Mhm.
So,
And another thing, just to tie into that too, like promotion lists. For anybody to like make it high enough on the promotion list, are we also saying that like
yeah.
the promotion list system is wrong?
Well,
You
because
know what I'm saying? Like,
to make it high on the list like that, like, you have to meet all the regular standards that every
yes.
other soldier has to meet, right?
Do
But
you
then
have to
also
exceed?
have to be evaluated by people that are above you,
Mhm.
and then the person that's above them,
Mhm.
right? And all those, like, the evaluation is then graded
Mhm.
and refined to what it then becomes, and that's what you're then
Mhm.
evaluated on your board.
Yeah.
Right. And I know it might be a little different, especially once you get to that, like,
Yeah.
you know, colonel and up, right?
Mhm.
It's more political at that point.
Yeah.
And those appointments or promotions have to be approved
Mhm.
by a
A bunch of
congressional,
different
I think it's a
channels. Yeah.
congressional power at that point,
Yeah.
right? And so when it gets to that point, like, it's essentially, to me, saying that we have a completely
Yeah.
faulty system
Yeah. Like
with our
there's no checks
promotions,
and
to where it's like
balances.
there's no
Yeah.
check and balance. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I don't, this is why it caught my attention.
I'm telling you, hey man, I'm telling you.
And also because we had a similar conversation about somebody else.
Mhm.
True.
I just kind of, just saying.
Mhm. And this might be giving too much information to an extent, right? But so right, but so on the outside, right? So y'all know how there's the whole DEI for anybody who's, like I said earlier, not white. We get that, right? If you're Asian, if you're any minority group, right? So on the other side of the fence, which would be the minority side of the fence, there's a term for a level of favoritism that occurs on the other side, the the majority side.
Mhm.
That term is the good old boy system.
100%.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So it's pretty interesting. I'll just say it like that. That if there was any instance that there could be a system, right, for the minority side of the fence, that system gets attacked. But the other system has no check or balance.
So you,
Because apparently the checks and balances that's supposed to be for everybody just don't work, right?
yeah, you might need to cut this part out because you say the good old boy system is exclusively white, but I've seen it like where my first sergeant and my platoon sergeant both grew up in the same neighborhood, both black,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd see a lot of, suddenly all of our platoon sergeants were all black.
Yeah.
And when we got a white captain, now suddenly it's changing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
So
I feel like it's just whoever's in power
Mhm.
is what race is the one that's going to be preferred, which
Yeah.
is the wrong answer.
Yeah, 100%.
100% wrong answer, regardless of how you look at it.
Well, okay, so I will say
Well, but
color bias here. I'm gonna say one answer is more.
Okay,
But
fair.
we're taking
One answer is more blatantly obvious to
But
see.
Yeah.
in the situation you just described, you're taking a much smaller group of people,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm not, all right. Like, in your example, you're taking a unit, a single unit. We're talking like what, maybe 100 people,
Sure.
right? Of those 100 people, was there a minority and a majority, or was it pretty equal?
Then it's pretty equal in the MPs. There's a solid amount.
You know, you see
yeah.
what I mean, though,
Yeah.
right? Whereas like in this specific story that we're talking about like over the whole entire force of officers that are currently in the rank of colonel or that have been promoted to the rank of brigadier general that are on this list, right? I'm just saying, all right. I would have to say that the majority of officers in any military branch are going to be white.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's for any other reason other than that just you got to go to college, and predominantly that falls into that category because of everything going on in the world, right? Not for any other reason. That being said, the good old boy system on the officer side is going to predominantly go towards those that are white for that reason alone, because they are the majority. But then you look at other scenarios and it could go the other way, right? So like you said, like it's generally a majority type thing when it comes to the good old boy system, and that's just my opinion, right? I don't know that we need to cut anything out. I'll think about it.
Yeah, and to kind of pick back up on what you was talking about, Hunt. So, for example, right? Oh shit! Damn, I think I fucking lost it that quick. Son of a bitch.
Tragic.
Fuck, man. What was I gonna say? What was the thing you said? Oh, everybody. Okay, so, and this could be, you were like both sides is wrong. Whenever you get what I'm saying, right? If one group gets into a position where they can kind of manipulate the system, manipulating it for either side is wrong. Right?
Yeah.
Now the reason why I say I think one side is a little different than the other side, still both wrong, but it's just at the detriment of one side more than the other if it happens. I know that's like a word salad almost, but
So what you're saying is like, let's just. I mean, we all know what we're talking about here, so let's stop fucking beating around the bush, right?
Yeah, let's stop dressing it up.
if the good old boy system was more favoring towards blacks, then it wouldn't be like the whites wouldn't be getting hurt out of it. Whereas when if the good old boy system is favoring whites, it seems almost as if it's to put down blacks.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily to put down blacks, but
or
any other group
in general.
But yeah. But the thing I'm saying is right. But and the reason why I say I feel like it's worse, like because it's more detrimental. It's harder. You get what I'm saying? It's harder to. Damn, I don't want to say that too because that's just fucking super like fucking almost like just DEI. Okay, so something I've just noticed, right? I've talked to a lot of minority officers, right? That's black, any other color, right? Something I've had all of them talk about, and it's the same thing enlisted, but it's even more of a thing, just like Hunsaker said on the officer side. Something I've noticed all of them say was like, "Hey, bro, like one of the biggest things is like you have to play the game, but you playing the game with a bunch of people that ain't like you." And and a lot of times you get pushback. You get what I'm saying? So it's like whenever, let's say,
you playing spades while they playing pinochle.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And let's say, damn, I don't want to name drop nobody, but if a black captain, let's say, or no, let's say a black lieutenant colonel is given opportunities to minorities, a lot of times that's because without them being there wouldn't be a lot or an increased likelihood of certain things happening. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times minorities get kind of waved off. You get what I'm saying? By way of just being a minority. If there is a different a non-minority lieutenant colonel in that situation, kind of just be like, fuck out of here. You get what I'm saying? You could make that argument. Not saying that that's guaranteed how it goes, but you can make that argument. So it's just it's a different thing. Yes, both of them still wrong, but it's kind of like a different thing. It's more of like I'm doing it for the reason that without me, you probably wouldn't get this opportunity. Versus you would get this opportunity regardless. You get what I'm saying? The good old boys, you'll still get the opportunity. But now I'm also discounting other people. You get what I'm saying? On the other side of the fence, which would be, the majority side of the fence, I'm giving you the opportunity, but I'm also saying fuck other people who could be as qualified or more qualified than you. But I'm still going to give it to you. Other side, it's like, damn, you probably would have never got the opportunity because of how the system is set up. So I'm going to give you the opportunity. You get what I'm saying? One of those just seem inherently like, damn, okay.
But as somebody that's in that position where you have the influence or authority to make a change where you know that there's an issue, right?
You could argue that the make a change was DEI.
But I'm not saying that.
And then look at what's happening to DEI.
Well, but so where I was kind of going with that, right, is if you look at, and I'm just going to go back to like super basics here, when it comes to any kind of military promotion.
Yep.
Right? All right. Having been on a couple of promotion boards. All right. When you look at those stuff that you're doing the evaluations on, gender and race and age is all blacked out. Right? You cannot see it. So
I was going to use this for another point.
And the name, the person's name is also blacked out. So unless the name is unintentionally put in a location that isn't blacked out as information that you're not supposed to know,
redacted,
right? Then it all should be unbiased, right?
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, right?
We know that's not how it works.
Well, we
to an extent. I mean, because you got to think, right? So like the person doing the evaluation after the NCOER or OER is submitted, right, is unbiased because that's just a random ass person that is on that promotion board, right? That's doing that evaluation, giving them points based off of their evaluation of that person's performance off of what is given, right? Now, the people that give them the evaluation prior to, like their chain of command, they obviously know who that person is, right? So there could be major bias there. So it really comes down to like who's biased, the people that are doing the evaluation in the beginning or the people that are doing the evaluation at the time that they're actually being given a number to evaluate their efforts.
Yeah. And that was the thing I was kind of alluding to when I was like the checks and balances, or like, are you saying the system just doesn't, because it's supposed to be, like you said, non-discriminatory after, at a certain point in the channel. Yeah, it's supposed to be non-discriminatory. So is it just saying like everything before that is just kaput?
Well, and so I mean, and I don't know how it's all done for like, I mean, we can speak to how it's done in our battalion, right? So like, I try my best to keep track of like all the important things that I've done over the course of my rating period, right? So that then when time comes to write that evaluation and go over everything that I did, I have that information, right? And then obviously like your PT score goes into there. For us, our recruiting mission goes into there and how we're doing on that, all that stuff. And then, your supervisor, for us, our NCOIC or section chief, then does the evaluation, and then it's reviewed by the commander and the sergeant majors at the battalion level. Right. And then once they review it and they're like, yeah, we're good with it, then it comes back down to us as the soldier being evaluated. We sign it saying, yes, we agree with this too. We're happy with it. And then our section chief or NCOIC signs it, and then the commander signs it, and it goes up from there. Right. Well, like I'm looking at it from like our demographics as a battalion, right? Multiple people of Black, white, Hispanic are looking at that. So there shouldn't be any like major discrepancies there unless one just isn't paying attention, right, to those types of things. But I don't feel like, I don't know. I come from an area that's not super demographically diverse, so like a lot of this is all
new. Yeah, it's new to take in and shit. Man, damn, I just fucking thought about something. But regardless, man, my whole thing on it in general, man, like just in general situations, I don't think DEI is the answer, right?
No.
Just because I know how that goes. And I do believe in the whole marriage shit. But again, I think that whole push about like it's just too much of a broad umbrella that you can just start doing a lot of bullshit under. When we go into the anti DEI type of wave agenda, all of that shit. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers gonna do about this shit, but you know, damn man. Damn. But moral of the story though, watch out if you're a fucking minority. Watch the fuck out, I guess, man. I don't know. Your ass might get snubbed. You might get snubbed at the draft, brother.
Yeah, that is.
Hey, that's rough, buddy.
I'd be interested to know why they got taken off the list. That's the only thing.
And it only gives and like I think that this is just maybe reaching a little bit. I could be wrong, right? But it only kind of goes over why they think two people were removed from the list. And like one of them is an armor officer who was singled out for having written a paper about black officers and their choices to serve in support roles rather than in frontline combat roles.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe you can tell me more on how the DEI kind of relates into that, but to me, that's just somebody expressing their opinion, which is what we swore to protect, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't feel like somebody should be punished for expressing their own opinion.
Yeah.
Right. And then the other person, they were saying that she was potentially removed or struck from the list because she served during the U.S. military's chaotic 2021 withdrawal from Afghanistan. Why that has anything to do with a promotion list that's now here in 2026, I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? Like what? And I can kind of speak to that first one just a little bit, man. That's why I said that whole thing about like I've just heard the opinion from those minorities in the officer world, for example. It's just like you know, it's a particular experience, so they kind of reach out to people about it. They kind of talk about it and give a dialogue on it. I don't think somebody should just get fucking chopped because they had a dialogue about their experience. Like,
No.
what are we?
No.
As long as it's not derogatory, it's not. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't a nasty take on the experience or toward nobody, then what the fuck does that matter, bro? Motherfucker was talking about his experience. You could do the same thing, being like, hey man, it's different, but it could just been like a white man in the front lines versus a support role. You get like you get a white officer.
I'm just trying to understand, like, I mean, it specifically says an armor officer, right? So that armor officer would be in an infantry or a combat role. And so, like, it's like when you're somebody that's in a role that you enjoy or love or you've dedicated your life to, essentially, right? Like, you're going to be passionate about why you chose that.
Yeah.
Right? And so you're going to be subconsciously biased solely because maybe you don't understand why other people are making choosing the opposite that you chose.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know if this was like, I mean, I obviously haven't read the paper or anything. Yeah. But for me, that just seems like a dumb reason to strike somebody from a promotion list. like
it's crazy.
But both of the reasons do to me because, again, and we've talked about this on previous podcasts too. Like I think like promotions are supposed to be based off of potential, not performance.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, we're making a determination based off of your performance, which then tells us like, hey, this person does have potential or doesn't.
Potential, yeah.
But like taking a chaotic situation, right? Like if you're going into like this whole withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021, like was there a good way to withdraw from a war zone? Like is there any way to do that isn't chaotic in some way?
Especially a full withdrawal.
Yeah, full withdrawal like what happened in 2021.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that there is a right or a wrong way. And and I'm just speaking from somebody that's never even been at this kind of a level, but like speaking from a kind of like an NCO perspective, like if I have 250 people that I'm over and stuff gets left behind that was accounted for or unaccounted for because we're told just get out, right? You got to think that from like a lieutenant colonel or a colonel's perspective, you're talking a brigade or at the minimum a battalion, right? And so you're talking 1,000 or 10,000 people that are under your command, but not your direct supervision, right? Like the rank comes with extra accountability, right? And so and I'm speaking out of my own here, but at that point, is it the person that was in charge's fault, or was it the people that were under that messed up? And like, because if you don't have direct oversight over every single one of the captains and lieutenants that were then in charge of the people that maybe caused the chaotic thing to happen, or whatever it might be, there's just too many moving parts to literally place sole responsibility on one individual. And I know that like they took that responsibility on. It comes with the rank, and that's why they get paid more than enlisted, all that crap. But at the end of the day, like, you can't honestly tell me it makes sense.
I think it also kind of has a little bit to do with the telephone game, where maybe they had a good intent, and just when it got down to the bottom, it got so misconstrued because Banana turned into Hermana, who turned into
Capana.
Joe Mama. Like
Joe Mama turned into Patrice.
Yeah.
I don't know. We went off on a rant.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, I think that was a good topic. I like it. But reeling it back in, no more soapboxes.
Yeah.
Bring that fishy on over here.
Only soap socks from here on out.
Wow, that's crazy.
Somebody said Full Metal Jacket earlier. Wasn't the fucking
comments?
Yeah, that shit. I mean, I just always think of that first anytime you say Full Metal Jacket. Soap sock, baby.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Shit fucked up.
Seen it firsthand.
Wow. Yeah.
We had a Blue Falcon in basic. But yeah. Anyways, reeling back in. Let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys as always for listening in. I know this one kind of got a little
all over the place.
Yeah. But it's good to be able to express opinions. Let us know how you feel about any of the stuff we said. Give your own opinion. We're always interested to hear from our viewers and whatnot, listeners, whatever you want to call yourself.
Get a dialogue going.
Yeah, we're happy to talk about it. None of us are the end all be all. We only express our opinions and how we interpret things. So that's all we can talk about. And if you guys appreciate that, then we appreciate you. Yep. As always, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok, anywhere you can see or listen, we're probably there.
Yep.
And reach out if you got anything you'd like to hear us discuss, even if it's just you want another opinion on something, or you got a crazy story of somebody doing something stupid and you want to know if we should promote them or demote them. We'll be happy to let you know our expert opinion on their rank status. But as always, stay stuck with us.
Until next time.
Shit, I can't think of that. Yeah, just fuck it. I don't know.